Language and communication is another area that has obvious cultural differences. We know that there are some universal features of language, but language certainly differs across culture, and it differs in relation to the nature of the culture. For example, if I'm saying to an American friend, I'm going to England, I just say that I'm going to England. A Japanese person might say, Igirisu ni ikimasu, England, going there. But if they think that the listener may not approve, ikimasu, going, with one tiny change at the very end can be changed to ikimasen, not going. So at the very last moment, if the look on your face suggests this is not an appropriate thing to do, the meaning can be changed. That's probably due to the indirect and polite nature of Japanese culture compared to American culture, where we just say what we think, no matter what the audience might think. But it's a cultural difference that is reflected in language. There certainly are ways like that language reflects cultural roles and assumptions. Of course, there's long been an interest in how language influences thought, or the interplay between language and thought. There are different points of view, of course, on all that research, but probably the ability to have words for a thing does influence our capacity to think about it, and what those words may influence how we think about it. And of course, there's a whole literature on nonverbal communication and gestures, and lots of public stories about how politicians have embarrassed themselves by using gestures that they didn't understand were offensive to an audience in a different culture, and that sort of thing.